Namaskar and a very good evening to you all. It's good to see senior industry captains present here for this lovely gathering. It's truly a privilege to be here today at the Times Drive event, where some of the brightest minds and biggest hearts of the automotive world have come together to envision the future of mobility, one that's innovative, sustainable, and inclusive. I speak to you today not as the president of the Federation of Automobile Dealers Association, but as a representative of more than 9,000 dealer principals having 15,000 dealerships and 30,000 outlets across the length and breadth of our lovely country. An industry that employs over 5 million people, that too without displacing them from their home locations, and more importantly, touching the lives of millions of customers every day. When we speak of automobile value chain, it's easy to be amazed by the cutting-edge manufacturing, by futuristic design, and by global supply chains. But I want to take a moment to shine a spotlight on the critical and often under-celebrated link in this chain, the auto dealer. We, the dealers, are the first customers of every OEM. Before a car or a bike reaches your garage, it sits in our showrooms first. Financed by us, marketed by us, insured by us, and eventually handed over with a smile by us. We are not just intermediaries, we are investors, risk takers, and brand builders. And most importantly, we are the voice of the customer, bringing real-time feedback, evolving preferences, and on-ground realities to the table. FADA plays a crucial role by consistently releasing real-time auto retail data, which has now become the industry's most trusted mirror of actual market demand. While wholesale numbers tell us what has been dispatched, FADA's data tell us what has truly been sold. From media houses to OEM, from policy makers to financial analysts, everyone looked to dealers and their FADA data as a barometer of India's customer sentiment. This contribution to data transparency is helping the ecosystem make informed decisions, responding to demand cycles, and plan better for our future. In a country as diverse as India, where customer aspirations vary every 100 kilometers, it is a dealer network that understands the nuances of local demand, seasonal trends, and buyer sentiment. During the BS4, BS6 transition, or through the post-COVID recovery, it was a dealer community that bravely weathered disruptions, often acting as a shock absorber for the entire industry. When all the OEM petitions were rejected by the Honorable Supreme Court, FADA stood as a rock, saving dealers from huge losses. We have data, we have feet on the ground, and most importantly, we have relationships. Trust is our biggest currency, and built on one customer, one test drive, and one service at a time. But our contributions don't end at business. Across India, dealers are deeply engaged in CSR initiatives, from plantation drives to road safety campaigns, from sponsoring helmets to organizing awareness rallies. These efforts are not headline-seeking, they are heart-driven, carried out in every community where we operate. Dealers don't just build businesses. We build relationships, we build safer roads, we build greener tomorrow. And in doing so, we make dealerships not just a place to buy vehicles, but a place that stands for values, responsibilities, and community spirit. As we move towards an increasingly complex future, FADA has proactively built new verticals that are future-facing, inclusive, and deeply empowering to the mobility of our country. Generation Next, or Gen X as we call it, was created to nurture the next generation of dealers, leaders by giving them platforms for innovation and to contribute. The women in FADA, or WIF, We believe that the future of auto retail must be inclusive and women must play a strong role and have a strong voice in leadership and operations. Two-wheeler verticals, focusing on India's largest retail segment, addressing its unique needs and aspirations. And then there's the FADA Academy, our proud initiative to transform learning from the dealership ecosystem. FADA Academy is not just a training platform, it's a transformation platform. We are building world-class learning modules to dealers and the leadership teams on how to run more efficient, customer-focused and tech-enabled dealerships. Whether it's digital marketing, HR best practices, financial discipline or service excellence, FADA Academy is preparing dealerships for profitable and sustainable growth in a rapidly evolving market. With our tie-ups with IIT Delhi, Narasimhan Institute of Management and Science, we focus not only on contributing learning, we are also ensuring that dealerships are not just ready for change, but they are ready to lead it. Across the globe, auto dealers are reinventing themselves. In the United States, dealer groups are becoming mobility solution providers, bundling EVs with home chargers, subscriptions, and fleet services. In Europe, we are seeing dealer network collaborate with OEMs to build the last mile delivery platforms powering electric micro-mobility. In China, dealerships are doubling as digital experience centers, blending online and offline in ways that enhance brand engagement. The Indian dealer community is no different. Today, we are embracing digital retailing, green technologies, skill development, and an unwavering commitment to customer centricity. If we truly want to build a future-ready, sustainable auto ecosystem, then dealers must be included as co-creators and not just endpoint executors. Every EV adoption to service excellence, from digital transformation to rural penetration, dealers are the ones who will turn vision into velocity. Let's not forget, we're not the ones who hand the keys of dreams to customers, but we are also taking part in the mobility journey. And at the moment of delivery is not a transaction, but a transformation. As we chart the course ahead for India's mobility journey, let's remember the road to innovation and sustainability doesn't start at the factory gate, it begins at the showroom floor. And the floor is held by unwavering spirit of India's automobile dealers. Together with the OEMs and policy makers, tech disruptors and media voices like Times Network, I'm confident that we will not just drive tomorrow, we will define it together. We thank Times Drive for this opportunity. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your thought-provoking insights. May I humbly request Mr. Rohit Chadha to please join us up on the stage and felicitate Mr. Vigneshwar. Thank you so much, sir, once again for enlightening all of us and sharing all your thoughts with us.